We took her to the family doctor because she had fever. He gave her an injection. On our way back, she asked for ice cream. We got her that and returned home. By night time, her legs, hands, neck, until the head, everything was affected. She was unable to stand. We got very scared and rushed her to Martha's hospital.
When I was 2 years old, I was down with polio. I got fever and then suddenly whole of my body affected. After we went to St. John's Hospital for treatment, there was a little improvement in my hands.
They kept her in the ICU and continued the treatment for 20 days. They had put sacks of sand at her legs, head, etc. We were having a lot of problem during that time. If we had stayed in that hospital longer and continued the treatment, then her legs might have been cured. But we were unsure if we could afford the treatment, so we got her back home. Her father used to be a goldsmith. He barely earned rupees 50 to 100 a day. That was not sufficient.
When I treated at Tirupati, there was a slight improvement, but I could still not walk. Later, we went to Madanapalli to the sanatorium. There, some German doctors operated my leg and gave me a caliper to walk. My mother tried very hard to get into a school, but no school in Bangalore took me. My mother was worried since I was a girl and not going to school would affect my future. So she took me to Madanapalli in Andhra Pradesh and put me in a hostel. I studied in the same place till 10th class. After that, I went to Palamner and did 2 years course in tailoring and embroidery. Then I studied commercial practice for 1 year. It was a 3 years course. At the time, I got brain tumor. I used to get severe headaches and faint. So during my holidays, I came to Bangalore and checked. They said it was brain tumor and the condition was very serious. We went to Nimans and got all the tests done like scanning, MRI scan, etc. They told us the tumor had grown and the only option was to operate. I could not bear the pain anymore. I used to request the doctors to kill me because of the pain. But then I realized that I should not die. I felt my parents have done so much for me and I owe it to them and I should live and show my gratitude to them. I wanted to work hard. Since then, I have been working very hard. We did not have money for the surgery. So we told them to do a minor surgery to reduce the pain for the time being. So they operated and put a pipe inside. I stayed at the hospital for 3 months, taking medicines. Even today, I take those medicines. If I miss it even once, I am unable to bear the pain. I tried very hard to get a job, but I could not find a job that was convenient for me to commute. Then I came here and attended the 5-day training course. Javed sir was there. I completed my training. The training taught us what jobs we can get, how to do it, work etiquette, etc. Many of them attended the program, including deaf and dumb people. I went to the first 2 days of the training and thought I will not be able to come for the training remaining few days. I would not able to complete the training the remaining days. But once I attended the training and met the people there, I became so confident. I wanted to work hard and do something. I was present for all 5 days of the I was present all the 5 days of the course. They asked me to come for an interview the next day. I attended the interview. They had invited Comets Satish Bhatt. He asked me what job I can do. I told him that I would do any job as long as I could sit and do it. I said, for example, I could keep the accounts and do the billing. They agreed. Since then, I have been working in Kaumat as a cashier. When I started my career, there used to be a small discrepancies. I would get scared because for not counting the money properly, sometimes even I would have given more money to the customers by mistake during peak hours. Some others would try to distract me and cheat me by not paying the bill. I was scared of all these things. Then I would lose the cash also. But I did not do all these things. Everyone there was very helpful. The housekeeping people, the kitchen managers, and the manager. If I did not know, then I could ask for their help. So my work progressed smoothly without any problem. I complete 5 years in this December. I work from 7 a.m. in the morning till 5 p.m. During this time, I would transact about 30 to 35,000 cash for the business. At 5 p.m., when my manager come, I hand over the cash and explain if there was any excess cash. I would record if any expenditure was done or expected, submit the cash and the books to him before I head home. I used to sit and finish updating the accounts books. I would do all the jobs and have no problem. While I am in the restaurant, I used to order for fruits, vegetables, ice creams, and even sweets over the telephone.
She's honest and hardworking. She comes on time every day. Had we hired someone else in her place, they would perform similarly. But they would be able to move around and she cannot. That is the only difference, I think. She has not created any problem even for a day so far.
I am always worried till she comes back home. Even today, there is that fear. I am scared to sit with her on a bike as well. She had once met with an accident. Even though she started using her moped again, I am worried. We have put the burden on God and live our life now.
For around 4 years, I used to travel by bus. I would wake up at 5 or 5:30 a.m. and by 7 or 7:15, I need to be at the hotel. I used to switch buses. My neighbors and my brother taught me how to ride a bike, then encouraged me. Today, I go everywhere in my bike. I want to earn, work hard, and come forward in my life. I believe after the death, I want to reborn. My parents have faced many difficulties because of me, and therefore, I want to be there for them lifelong. I decided that I keep on trying and looking for a job. Finally, I got this precious job.
Trust me, we had never dreamt that she would become like this. Today, we are leading comfortable lives because of her. God has only saved us. God gave her and gave us the strength.
I treat my mother like a friend. I tell her everything, all my problems and worries, and in return, she tells me everything.
We need to encourage our children and give them strength. We need to tell them that we stand by them in whatever they wish to do. We should tell them to remember God, take parents' blessings, and take the next step.
We should teach them to believe in God and believe in parents' blessings and go ahead with the future. We should believe that everything happens for our own good. No matter what happens, we should put our maximum efforts and take care of our parents. If anyone comes to us for seeking help, we should try our best to help them in whatever little we can. We need to be brave. we should not get disheartened. We must have faith in God. We need to move ahead with courage and achieve success.